I don't think I'm allowed to. If I could murder them all instead, I would. Why is it so dark in here?
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, no, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical.
You bitch.
What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb.
Yeah, well, I hate Dandelion. That's not true. I don't hate Dandelion. I do think he's a bit of a knob, though,
the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Will the pet be fixed? Why would it be fixed? What do you mean by fixed? It's kin. You still get to pet kin. Why? Do you not want to pet kin?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premiere will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Well, I'm keeping the kin
Guess
pet.
everything's ready.
Because
So
it's
when's
kin,
the
and kin stays the same even if I
We
change.
start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems
Were
my
they meaning the
cabaret dreams
Booba
are about to
pet?
come true.
Because that's
So,
different.
Around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say anything about me?
The little pet that appears next to you. I do not have a hand towel to hold kin, no. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not a boy. Yeah, I will not be holding kin, no, not on my 3.0. My 3.0, I'll be able to cross my arms, put my hands on my hips, wave, give you guys the finger. I think that's about it. But, like, maybe eventually I'll get more, but honestly... Oh, and the nya hands, of course. Because it was really expensive, like insanely expensive. That's a weird question to ask. Whether I am or I'm not gonna date you or fuck you, him for. So, sorry to burst your bubble. She said, you're fat and you smell. I praise your rationality. Yeah, I want to say she said you're fat and you smell.
Uh-huh. She said you've gained some weight.
Surprise, you have multiple
That
models?
You should bathe more
Why?
often.
Very funny, Geralt. Shove it.
Well, well. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Dandelion living in monogamy.
I've always been monogamous. Well, near enough.
That,
I just changed muses often.
Priscilla,
yeah,
another
okay,
one for
buddy.
your collection?
No, she's its crowning glory.
Oh god, is something bad gonna happen to Priscilla? He's too into her.
One thing's
Yes,
eating me.
they're insanely
How do you
expensive.
manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours.
I am never
from the
ready to
Pope and
mingle.
the
I hate
Dagger.
leaving my house.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
What happened to Ken? Why isn't he out?
She's late, of course. She knew how important this
Because
night was to me.
Of course you did. Probably just making herself gorgeous.
I
Takes
don't
time.
feel like
So
it.
it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
The hell is mingle? Mingle is... I know what it... How do you phrase that? Spending time with people. Like, if you're mingling, you're talking to people. You're usually... It means, like, at a party or something. You're going from group to group, talking to people, saying hi. I thought he was broken. Do you mean the extra one? Like the kin as a different thing? I don't even know if I have a button for him on this model. Him as like his own little thing, not as a hand toggle, is broken, and it's only broken because the program that makes him talk is broken. That's what it is. Be back in about 20 to 25 minutes. Heavy fog this morning. Gonna take her longer to drive. It talks. Yes, it does talk. It is very rude to me. You can go. You can go see his what's it called? Clips of him. In fact, maybe you didn't get to see the clips of him. What's it called? From my 2023 and 2024 videos. He is very, very mean to me. He's very tsundere. He bullies me a lot. That's why the chat loves him so much. But also, as for the toggle of me carrying him, that's only on my 1.0.
What? Speak, man.
She's badly been attacked. They took
Thank
her
you for the
to
lag,
Valerius
Matthew.
Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla.
What happened?
Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable.
Oh my
Beg your pardon,
god.
but you are a relative?
Relative?
What did
no,
they do to
a
her?
friend. A very close friend.
You gotta snipe someone,
Dandelion,
Russian.
correct?
Nice.
She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
And yes,
Enough
I'm
of
going
the
to check.
courtesies.
I'm gonna
What are
check
her
what the
injuries, besides her eye?
the creator of the
cranial
program
swelling,
has it
incision into her
working.
larynx and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly
What the
someone forced her
fuck?
to imbibe a caustic fluid.
I told you something bad was gonna happen to her.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with
Yeah,
similar
she's a side
injuries.
character, but
And
still.
no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Brutal.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100
Either we
times
use
over,
Witcher
but I
Doo-Doo
need to
Magic
ask
or we
you
use
another
Witcher's
favor.
Cold Steel. I'm okay with
Find
both of
the
them.
bastard who did this.
I like being violent.
Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
I do love violence.
No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not.
Oh!
But you can
Wait,
also
isn't
get
this what
inside
that...
through
You remember how I
sewers.
fell down
Sewers.
the thing?
Travel
I got in
often,
that I
Doctor?
wasn't supposed
As
to. I
often as
clipped through by
required
accident.
For, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
This was there.
Alternative
I remember that.
treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Yeah, and I had to reset.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
How is his name
Thanks.
Hemmelfart, bro? B-clip? What is B-clip? Yeah, it was this one for sure.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Can I save? Thank you.
Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Can I still steal stuff?
Geralt!
What? Bro, they're not even trying to hit you, are they? Yeah, like, why are you screaming at me, dude? What a hack, huh?
Damn, you're ugly.
See? Even he says when things are ugly. Get wrecked.
Lost it. I keep.
Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow it is. Take the ladder.
Oh my god, because they poured something caustic down her throat. That poor thing.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of
Yeah, I
this,
know. He was
Got
terrified.
somewhere to be.
someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example, or Reverend Nathaniel Custodian. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Just in case I get caught, because knowing me, I will. What? Oh. Oh, there it is. That was delayed.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow
I'm
weak
a
in the knees at the
witcher.
sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Lovely.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Yikes. No, don't do yawn. I will go to sleep. Don't test me.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Oh, they did the same thing
Just
to him.
like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed. So thin.
Yeah,
as to
maybe
be
you
nearly
did. Have you taken your
unnoticeable.
meds recently,
Small,
Half-Life?
Extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy. So
is
the
a
victim
tracheotomy?
wouldn't die too soon.
I'll stretch, thank you, but you're gonna make me yawn, you're rude. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe only mods can do it. Yeah, I think it's a mods thing. No meds, no water, I'm fine. I don't know if that's
Let's
it.
examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage.
This doesn't really feel like an
the length of his stomach.
autopsy. He's not cutting him open.
Let's examine the chest wound.
I guess you don't have to, but
Yeah,
still.
heart carved out. Wound
Oh, really, Mel?
cauterized.
Alright.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Okay, there we go. Now he's digging around in there. Oh, interesting. It's very wet sounding. The fuck is
An
that?
egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
What the fuck?
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Yeah, it's a great game. Let's see, you said it'll do something funny
Let's
if you do it
examine
again.
the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out. Wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
It's just doing the same thing again.
An egg from an...
I attended some...
That didn't actually give me anything new.
Look at the scar. Wounds long
Mel,
and
you
thin.
lied to
An
me.
incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty.
Okay.
Heavily diluted.
Oh,
it's
is it like his
remarkable at
penis or
preserving the
something?
Organic tissue in stronger proportions. It's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Oh yeah, genitals. I'm sure it's penis.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard.
Ow.
Right before he kicked the bucket.
Oh, you're funny.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sense of
He's like, my bad, bro.
And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
Why?
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
So you said do it twice?
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I see. I really find gonads fascinating.
I do, actually. I do.
Let's focus on other parts of his anatomy, shall we?
Alright, that was pretty funny. I will give him that. I will give him that.
Alright. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion.
Yeah,
what
I
this
did
is
get
about,
called out there,
what
didn't
the
I?
motive might have been.
I don't actually know. I don't think there was any motive. It seems just like he was crazy. Can I say rather not share my conclusion? Because I don't know.
Rather not share my conclusions just yet.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years.
Damn, 30
and
years.
you've not changed a bit.
That guy doesn't look... For him to have taught him something, he would have at least needed to be like, I don't know, 20. And that guy does not look 50.
Woodcarver's body. Where was
30
it found?
years,
It's
huh?
important.
Plan to
Interesting.
investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south
He
of the
looks like
Market
he's like,
Square,
you know,
just beside the
between
gate to
30
Far
and
Corners.
40.
That poor Trebirates was attacked there.
Yeah.
City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question.
No, he
Send
had
him
a
out at
salamander egg inside him.
As your
Hi,
reverence
Az.
wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. but you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
You didn't really look yummy. It looked a little,
Thank
slimy.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue, like every man who wears the robes of the
Yeah, I
Eternal
don't trust
Fire.
anyone who's
Most are
Eternal
scoundrels
Fire.
before they ever put on the robes.
True in
I
his
didn't need a
case as well.
salamander.
Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer,
Oh.
delighted especially
Okay.
in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises
Another one that
cremations,
tortures
conducts
women.
funeral masses
Lovely.
in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked.
Yeah, I
work
know.
to
I keep
do.
thinking it's
As
like a
do I.
fake name or
At the hospital.
something.
I must return there.
I
But
don't
I
know,
shall keep my
Kami, but
fingers
everyone
crossed.
really
And
just
I'll keep
hates
my
women
eye
in this
on you.
game. Didn't it show up on the side for me to, like... There we go. Carnal sins. Investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked. Oh, I don't know why I'm like...
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
I'm so sleepy, bro. Oh. Wee. Oh, I had to go that way anyway. Eee. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so dumb. I need to... Is it here or is it like outside?
I've heard ballads about you, and that
Is it on the other
sorceress
side?
of yours.
Now you behave. Watch it, Tran. No,
Hey,
that's
handsome.
not your stomping ground.
A brazier. This time of year? A brazier.
No.
This time of
At the
year?
9-hour mark? Yeah, I'm thinking so.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Sis, that him.
Human.
to know.
Priscilla's.
See what he does.
Or townsman.
Son of a whore.
Alright. Oh, really? I have to play nice? That is so fucked up.
You're carrion! Try me, prick.
Not good.
Fuck off!
That's it, you're in for it. That's him. Gotta get around him.
Isn't this bitch like trying to get me in trouble? Move! Stop looking at the woman.
Son of a whore.
Do it again. Oh, I fucked up. It's fine.
Think
Yeah,
you got me
apparently.
too, huh? Up your ass, deviant. Hoes can fight back.
You started this.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
She looks like she doesn't know how to put her makeup on.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Yeah? Good.
Huh?
What do you get for trying to fight me?
A brazier.
No!
This time of year?
That footstep!
Man's
Thank you.
footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Oh. What? Another one.
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Like, there's a door there. Is it a door I'm meant to go between? Am I meant to, like... Okay. Yeah, true, maybe. How do you put makeup on? That is a very, very loaded question. You put different makeup on depending on like, you know, where you're going, or rather what makeup you're putting on.
Spare a copper or two.
Man, lots of
Wind's
stuff happening
howling.
here. Oh, it's the other side, isn't it? Not here. Oogie. If I go around. Hi, Matthew. Not that much, but I will
Awfully suspicious to me.
most likely be ending early because I am ippy.
Anyone home?
Begun,
Hi, Kay.
or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga!
Oh, crossbows questline. Nice.
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much. Lie down. Come on. Come on in. Slowly now.
Why is everyone I talk to a fucking dwarf?
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother.
Hi,
Gus
Lone.
is the name. We ran a workshop together.
Thank you. I
Meyer
will
and Meyer.
hydrate.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
I mean, they're okay, but considering literally this entire day, everyone I've talked to,
Tell
I
me
swear,
what
is
you
a
know
fucking
about the
dwarf.
murder. In order. In detail.
Shut up, Daz.
It was like this. Had
Thank
some
you,
work in
Matthew.
Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors.
Cuddly.
They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone
My God,
dislike
I
him?
am
Threaten him, maybe?
failing my eyeballs.
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag.
A lovely way to
City
treat someone
cemetery.
you're in love with.
She died a few days back.
Thank
quietly
you.
in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Interesting.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest.
I
Just
need
beware of
veg
dogs.
because I'm fucking cold as well.
Who kisses your ass today?
I keep
that
looking
stands.
around and then I'm
That's where
off.
Fabian lay when they found him.
Go. Another concerned citizen's sermon. It's kind of feeling like it's the work of
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues.
people
Or a
involved
corpse.
with the eternal flame. I'm just saying.
Murderer dragged something heavy.
People.
Statues. Or a corpse.
Aye.
Mind if I go
Thank
inside
you.
the workshop?
It's
Not
so
even
cute.
peeked inside since they found.
Although I will say, I might actually just, What, saves created with this version of the game will be incompatible with previous game versions? Okay. Sure. Cool. We'll get back to that next week, most likely. Most likely.